have to continue now. Right now. Oh, I'm tripping, guys. Trip. Okay. What did I and clear it, huh? वो क्या वहाँ पे से क्लियर रखते हैं उन्होंने थे मैचिंग आ गई अरे बहुत बिट्रेक करते हैं Okay, my take 1, 2, 3. Right, lag ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படி இப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்க மாத்திப்போம் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் செட்டிங் மாத்தினேன் நியூ கேம்
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
What is life? Death pending. Nice.
Death. Since the apple was
Are
plucked
you
from the
Alaman?
sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Games on volume. Music. எல்லாத்தையும் போ எல்லாம் சொல்ல மாட்டோம் வீட்டு போ எதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணி போ யாரும் கேட்குறான் யார் உதவி பண்ணுங்க
Thirsty. So thirsty.
சாப்பிட்றாதப்பா அவங்க தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு ஆள்லாம் இருக்காங்க vampyr
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God.
நல்லா கடிச்சிட்டு ஓடுறாங்க
Mary! No, no.
அப்படி கடிச்சு வச்சா
It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
ஓட்டப்பட்டிருந்தேன்னு தெரியல
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening. Over there! No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastard.
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! Shit, where'd it go?
Who are you? Stay back! But you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Leech boy! Watch
No,
out!
please,
Stop!
That's a light fire!
Who are you?
It's one of them vermin!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's...
Someone will do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. I cannot enter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them. I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
இந்த தோட்டத்தில் என்ன நடந்துச்சு? வாம்பயருக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணாங்க?
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible. Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. still have so much left that needs doing.
இந்த வீட்டில் என்ன நடந்துச்சு?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
டாக்டரா எனக்கு ஒன்
No, it never got easy.
sleep let dairy எங்க போனேன்னு தெரியல
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
சுட மாட்டேன் சுட மாட்டேன் வேம்பயர் சாப்பிடாது இது புல்லட்ஸ்லாம் சாப்பிடும் டுவெல் புல்லட் இந்த புல்லட்டை வேஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டானே
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who turns blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
No. நான் பாட்டுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டுக்கிறேன் ஓ இங்கே இருக்குதா?
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's close.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
தெரியாது பண்ணா அவனுக்கும் தெரியாது அவனுக்கும் தெரியாது. ஓகே
It's locked.
நான் இப்போ அவன் மேஜிக் பண்ணேன் அது கத்தில் யாருக்கும் தெரியாதுல்ல. வேற என்ன இருக்குதா? லூட் அடிச்சுட்டே போகணும்.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back.
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
பார்க்கவும் தெரியாதுங்க.
It's locked, all right.
There's one of them! Watch your
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
பேர்ல யார் அடிக்கிறா?
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டான் இல்லைன்னு. லூட் 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 லூட்.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter. I have this thirst. It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
Very control போயிட்டு இருக்கான். யார் நோட் யார் எனக்கு தெரியாதா?
This is despicable.
Oh, Ellie, corner. ஆறு வீட்டில் எழுதி தொலைந்துச்சுன்னா சொல்லுவேன். நைட் வந்து எல்லாம் எழுதி சாப்பிட்டேன். ஐயோ.
What will London have to say to me?
London though.
I have so many questions unanswered.
ஆஸ்திரேலியாவுக்கு ஆன்ஸ்டான வந்துட போகுது. கொஸ்டின் பேப்பரா?
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
The
man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
தூங்கிறாத தூங்கிட்டான். பரவாயில்லாமா?
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the turquoise.
This mess has given me a laugh.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar.
I've never even been to England.
Maybe some of the locals saw him.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets, and I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
யாரு பெஸ்ட்
And who might... you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
யார் இன்னொன்று பேர் இங்கே இருந்தாங்க?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I hope I live long enough to see their weapon wars game was coming. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What's going on around here? Where is it?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week. Nothing.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir.
I only see one.
Oh. Well, yeah. Of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and...
How was he tonight? Was he different?
sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about...
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes.
Been there.
I'll...
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
To the daughter.
These men, they're a company of... This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Decent.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Military man.
Except back to a warm fire.
I cannot enter.
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day. This is not the place for you, sir.
It's locked, all right.
won't see any of these bastards back here again. I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Steady, boys! We've got one here! Christ, he's dead!
blood குடிக்கிறது தெரியல.
It ain't you! Kill it! He's dead! Bloody leech! Over there!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Betray your trust.
This is first, you see. I need a drink, I'm so thirsty.
Be with me, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
Brother, I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I need to have more.
Oh dear God. Please stop.
Just a sip, I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last. Dearest friend.
William, my arm.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Please, let go of me. Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten or crusty, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Gatana and Halana.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the...
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. The flower's dying. It needs water. To stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. I cannot enter. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
படிக்குதுடா சொல்லியா அது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிச்சு ஆனால் அப்போ
I cannot enter. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
அடிக்கலாம் நான் தெரியாம.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked. These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well...
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow... Never.
It's a...
Delude... It's a... I'm not... I'm not... Thank you.
Who are you really?
Is that not...
I'm...
Mode?
Who are...
Is...
I'm...
Mode.
I'll leave you. It's locked, all right.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Reads me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam.
It's my son.
No.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yes.
What do you think of your...
I have...
Is this...
Some...
Tell me...
The ambulance...
What do you...
She... Yeah.
She...
Yeah.
I share...
I don't...
Goodbye, Miss. Good.
No,
Really?
yeah.
Could you? What?
My mother.
Pembroke is.
So.
I'm
not.
nice.
Yes.
How pain.
So.
Good evening.
I'm
Tell me. How
so painful.
I have to go.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good. I. Please. What? I'll. Of course. I'd rather. You're not the. What? I'll give. Of course. I'd rather. You're. Well, it is. You question. Do you? Well, do you? Oh no. I see. Tell me more about your willingness to Harvey fitting. What is it for? I do. But because. Tell me, Mr. But what? Because. Goodbye. Good evening. Tell. I was. Tell. What I. Tell. What I. Are you? Where? Are enough? Tell me more. What? How you? Tell me what did I'll. Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
What can you be?
Well.
What can you? What can news?
It's.
Well,
no.
How is
every?
What?
Doctor.
What?
Doctor.
If you. For how long? And before.
If you must.
I'll see you later, Nurse Craig.
Reed,
does my.
Let us.
If I'm. Aren't. If aren't you?
Don't be.
Since Kel, I'd. Tell me, are you? And what? If you.
I'm not.
It seems you. We can.
You see.
Thank you for.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good. Good evening. I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet girl. Never could keep anything from her.
I'm quite.
If
Dr. Swan.
I know.
Don't be.
Thank.
Baik pikir gue itu.
Gini.
Daily routine.
Unless I'm you. How can I? Who?
No.
You don't. Can I? No. Can I? No.
How aren't she? So how much and it you in a you do in a no you
Goodbye.
Ew, disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have just...
Then ask...
You mentioned...
Saturn.
Yeah.
The brother... I feel...
Since you...
As met...
Must I take a life to live?
You will...
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about...
Well...
What did...
What we... Were to be...
The man we...
He was a...
Just...
The...
We'll see...
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's on...
You seem to know...
That...
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Do you need...
The matter of...
Oh,
I have met Lady Ashbury.
She's a fascinating woman, wouldn't you agree?
She told me you'd been doing all in your power to cure her addiction for blood, though unsuccessful.
Lady Ashbury is a cherished friend of mine. I would not betray her secrets without her consent. Come to the rescue of a damsel.
We'll see.
Se kill and alpha.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Have you heard any...
You're running some... Good evening.
Have you heard...
No.
Goodbye.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I'll never
Have you heard of...
Blackmail?
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening.
And good evening. If you're on...
Good...
Why are you going to go for?
Good evening.
I need blood, Doctor.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal...
I'll leave. Good evening.
If you want...
Good...
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And I'm...
Well, it's a euphemism that you're...
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful...
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
What can you...
Let me guess.
How is...
Well, not...
What?
I don't... Milt... It's...
How... You'd be surprised. Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that...
You should...
Maybe you... To become...
You should...
Maybe you're...
What can you...
Let me...
Good.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
Good evening.
So
do we actually...
He was also very...
Goodbye.
Another night of the glorious battalion in hell.
Good evening. That's cool.
Well,
you have...
No need.
I have...
What?
Well,
not good.
Why...
Goody.
How...
You what? And what? But you. And what? But you keep.
I'm...
Yeah. Oh.
So,
Yes.
Yes. You...
Go there.
What's going on between you?
You cut. Maybe.
Does it...
Have there are what? I'm not.
I'd like...
Why?
Is this my situation?
What's... I'm... How... Don't... I have...
Thank...
Good...
Doctor...
Did he... Ice?
You...
Have you seen us?
I've no...
How... Do you...
We...
I'm not...
It...
Is... Why...
I...
No...
No.
Nurse...
No. The people...
Tell...
If I
You...
look at... I'm...
Tell...
If I...
You can't...
Look...
I can't...
I'm not...
Goodbye. Good evening. What have you thanked?
These nurses.
Have not you? What I'm not. What? That's. You're in. How I feel. You're in. Thank you. I had. You. I'm. With. What is it? Is it? Has. Do you talk? People help. Not. Goodbye, mister.
Don't worry, we're safe.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Sound வருது.
What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, really? This guy there. காப்பாத்திட்டாங்க போ.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do. Are you sure you're...
Yeah. Oh, no. Hey, basi என்ன இருக்கு சாப்பிட? Power
Stupid beast!
சுட மாட்டேன்னு நினைச்சேன். First time out. என்ன வரும் அவுட் ஆனா? அப்பாடா. ஓய் எடுப்போம். ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம்.
The flower's dying. It needs water. சொல்லு கேக்குது. இங்கே இருப்போம். கார் நிப்பாட்டு இடம் இல்லாட்டே அது என்ன வீடு? வெங்கடேசன் கிட்ட சொன்னியா? டைம்லாம் எல்லாமே டிஸ்டைப் பண்ணுவோம். நீங்க மட்டும் டிஸ்டைப் பண்ண கூடாதுமா. டைம் பண்ணு. பிடிச்ச பண்ணுமா? அதாம்மா நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். பாருங்கப்பா வீடை மாத்திரமா அது I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the guards recruit more and more every year.
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
A leech! A leech!
Turn around, sir. Better go home, sir. Turn around, sir.
Bloody monster!
சாப்பிடலாம் பார்த்தேன் இப்படி பண்ணிட்டு இல்லை
I cannot enter. Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
What?
Shooting at what? I have the gang.
What? Nah. You not? You? Yeah. You mean? Yeah. That.
Really? What? A gun? Are you all?
The boss.
If you
name's.
What?
Hey! Sorry, I said.
Do you
never?
Goodbye.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me. The wet boots will be.
புத்தகத்தில் எடுத்து நான் எடுத்து பார்த்துட்டு சும்மா இருக்கலாம்
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
By many.
Good.
Goody.
Actually.
Then.
Oh.
Goody.
Tell
me.
What do you think?
Never met.
Do you know Nurse Competition?
Never met.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
When science...
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing. I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Oh, mine, vermin!
It's locked, all right. There's nobody here.
As long as you have the money.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned. Nobody at home.
Job.
Excuse me, sir.
Another
I'm not... Really?
I'm just... Not. Not so. Dorothy,
could you... Have you heard of it? Could you please...
He's enough.
Goodbye. What? Oh, quite. Well, what? Really? What? You're Joseph. What? Oh, quite. I don't. Before. Not. Have you? No. What? You. As it. I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your words and actions.
Right, good quality. Come on, take a look.
Welcome. I am the How is nice? It's not. As you. As you. Have not. Where did? You're that. You're. Have you? Yeah. Dorothy. That. You're. Goodbye for now.
Doctor?
Chris.
I give it.
You can.
And I. You.
Do
I
you?
don't.
Goodbye, miss. It's sort of. I'm without. I don't. No, really. He. No, really. He went. No, what? He spent. What is it? If yeah, have you? I'll. What is he? Not a. Why? Do you? I don't. Goodbye, man. Good evenings. Please be really. I'm a. What can you tell? Darius, not interested. Darius is an old I'm Dorothy. Not. Thank you. What terrible? What you remember? Peace, most people. Tell the play. In this, if you such viv. Oh yeah. I'll. Goody. I know.
ये मेल बॉक्स
The content of Darius' letter. His children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
It's on to us! That leads to us! I fear no evil!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news. I can't believe I'm doing this.
படிக்க கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. அதிகமாக இருக்குதோ college லாகா Two hours மேல ஆயிடுச்சு. கவனிக்காம விட்டேன். பார்த்துப்போம். போவோம். Start clustered lagi. Okay. சாப்பிட யாரும் வந்தாங்கன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும்.
I have this thirst for blood. Health ஏத்தியாச்சு. இல்லைன்னா முடிச்சுப்போமா? ரொம்ப லாக் ஆயிடுச்சு. பார்க்குறேன். சாரி ஃபார் தட். அது கவனிக்கல லைவ் போடும்போது எல்லாம் தலையில் ரொம்ப மறந்துட்டேன்.
This elixir will give you faith again. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cure.
The last.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here.
All right. Speak up.
Don't you?
I'm not.
Yes?
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
ஆட்டோ சேவ்னா ஸோ அது இங்கே சேவ் ஆயிடுச்சு தெரில கேம் நல்லாயிருக்கும் நான் எதிர்பார்க்குறேன் எப்படி இருக்குது பார்ப்போம்
It's locked, all right.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
That is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common.
Goodbye. What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, doctor. He's still bleeding, doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, doctor?
I can't see. Yes, I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
The risks you've taken for your friends in Whitechapel are criminal, and you can pay dearly for them.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
It's mine! I'll take it!
There's one of them burning! Oh, Christ!
அப்போனா கரெக்டாக தப்பாக தெரில. மக்கள் காப்பாற்றலாம் பார்த்தா அப்படி யாரை பார்த்துட்டா
We have to stop it!
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
வீட்டுக்கு போய் சேவ் பண்ணிடுவோமா? இல்லை
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so.
Kill it, boys!
cosa qualcuno.
Burn it, boys!
Follow Night.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I...
So we...
How to put it?
I don't understand.
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's...
So me being...
I very much doubt it, Jonathan.
Why did you save me in the canning vat?
I could hardly stand...
William Bishop?
No, John.
What type of...
Not a true...
Why does
Dr. Swansea is a...
And no one's...
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well.
A lady.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle.
I've been...
Things have got...
What?
Fear. Yes. You mean you're...
What do you mean?
Every now and then.
Well,
I do not see
that's
a vampire.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepare...
Though I can't be certain.
You make them...
Morris's...
What?
They have seen...
I bid... I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம் and not big deal. மேபி நாளைக்கு லைவ் போட போகிறேன், இல்லாட்டி இன்னைக்கு லைவ் போட்டுறேன்.